Lane 5, USA, and Lane 6, Canada. Once we see that green flag go up, they're going to have to get moving. 5 turns. There's the black flag.
What does the black flag mean?
So
somebody's got to back up.
Yep, there's something on the line that they need to make an adjustment in the loading zone.
And so it would be this other boat out here you see signaling that flag?
That's correct. So we have.
There we go. There's a start.
Once you line up, they go. So you have 2 escort boats on the outside, just making sure nobody's crossing the line on the start, so the start is fair.
Ooh, nice strong start there from Brazil on the inside.
Again, this is going to be 5 turns here. We have your women's heat number 2 elite 1,500 meter course.
Six lanes in this one. Nice conditions. You can see how glassy and flat it is. Good sprint racing conditions right here, Michael.
Yeah, this is perfect. I mean, you couldn't have asked for better sprinting water right now for Hilo Bay. Looks like it's still pretty even for about the top 4 crews. 1 crew just slightly back, but like you said, you can come into a turn, be 1 canoe length behind, and come out half a canoe length ahead of everyone. So it's really just coming on to the setup and how this course is going to work out. But you can see them pulling really early, setting up for that flag. But really tight turn there for a couple of the crews.
Wow, nice turns.
Well, all of them.
You really kind of want to bump the flag a little bit, but not run it over, right?
Right. Just come in and set a good angle and just kiss the corner of the pole and then move your way back out. But that was a great turn by lane 1.
Yeah. Brazil, nice turn. Or is that?
Oh, that's Australia.
So come on, that's Australia. And then out there in lane 4, that is Aotearoa, yes?
That's correct. We got New Zealand, Aotearoa out in lane 4. This is great drone footage right here that you guys.
Pretty cool, huh?
Everyone can see their country, and you kind of get a good idea where everyone's
their own
at.
Paddlers.
It's so exciting.
I remember before drones, we were just trying to do this with helicopters.
Helicopters?
It was much more difficult.
I've seen a lot of those pictures in Molokai, for example, where they just have a helicopter just floating right over.
Yeah,
I've seen some of those. Yeah, it's so cool. But I think the drone a little bit safer.
A lot bit safer and cheaper when they crash.
Yeah, right?
I remember one year at Sydney Harbor Challenge, we had 3 go down.
Wow.
2 in the water and 1 was in a tree, and we put Keizo on land, and he had to climb up a tree and go get it.
That must have been exciting.
Second turn here, coming in nice and wide.
That was a really good shot. You can kind of see how...
You see how 3 and 4 are kind of not doing anything?
Yeah, just
I think that might be
better. That was great. Another great turn there. And now it's...
Out.
So you notice, like, the differences between some of these crews, you're right. A lot of them just stop in the middle and just allow the boat to get around and just get that thing moving out again. Some really nice paddling here. Really good change by New Zealand. They have nice...
Beautiful paddling from New Zealand.
Definitely all paddling the same. Nice in syncness.
Man, those New Zealand Wahinis, they're strong. Look at that.
All positive angles on their blade. Nice clean paddling right here.
Yep.
So, again, they're just setting up coming into their 10-meter buoy, and it gives them an idea to see where they're at. So this is really great opportunity.
You said something there that I really want to zero in on, Micah. You talked about positive angles on the blade. I think a lot of people don't understand that and don't understand how important something like that is and how much it's changed by your body mechanics.
Yeah, so, I mean, realistically, the idea of being positive is having that entry angle a little bit forward of the body before they start applying the pressure. And that just allows for the entire blade to be buried and give you that clean, efficient paddling there. But it's really nice to see these women have
nice big reach.
Man,
but you can't really achieve that positive angle unless you are opened up, you're turning at the shoulder, and you're getting a nice big grab up front. Your grab can't be too far back.
Yeah, absolutely. And you could see in that style that they have, it's been working really well for them, and they also are having a really strong race there. But again, looks like we have New Zealand currently lane 4. Looks like they're kind of holding a good lead with the other crew on the inside.
Look at this again. Bing. Look at when they're getting into the water with the paddle is facing forward. So the other thing that does, Micah, is you're not only applying pressure forward, but up as well.
Yep.
And you're lifting that front of the canoe out of the water, keeping it able for you to get on plane and stay on plane.
Absolutely, and it kind of allows that water line to be running exactly the way the boat was meant to be performing. So we're seeing a really good example right here by the women in lane 4.
And that's something I think the Tahitians are so good at, is that when they are starting, when they're giving quick strokes, they're not doing those strokes quickly too far close to the body where they don't have a good, strong, positive angle, right? Because
yeah, that's
giving
correct.
those quick strokes is about lifting the canoe up so it can start to plane, right?
Yep.
They're fully extended, and they're doing it way out front so that they can get that positive angle.
Yeah, and then once they get that positive angle, they can apply more pressure and allow for the boat to run faster. But we also had a really good turn by lane 6. That was the Canada. So Canada's definitely been sticking right there with New Zealand. So this is a good race for the both crews so far. But again, we still have another turn, and like anything can happen on any turn or any race. So we're just going to see.
I really have, Michael, been impressed by some. Sorry to interrupt you, but
no, go ahead.
Some of these Canadian crews. They're doing. You wouldn't think of them as a outrigger powerhouse, but man, they got some good athletes up there, and they are really doing well at the paddling. I mean, they have kayaking, they have all that other kind of paddle type sports, but man, they have been doing, I hate to say it, a lot better than I thought they might have. And there are some good paddlers from Canada.
It's been really awesome to see a lot of these inland and like people that are paddling in lakes and maybe big rivers or dams that they're able to actually get on a canoe, because I've heard they've been doing a lot of paddling in Canada, and they also have dragon boating and other events that they're a part of, which is really cool to see. But right there again, we have
here, they're paddling through it. 3 and 4 are paddling through it.
And if you watch, you're seeing 2 and 1 hold that uni and that
long
in for
even
a good
5. Look at 5.
Good
Kahi over
12 seconds in there. But again, it's all coming down to this. That was the last turn there, so we're going to see our finish right here. So all of these women having a really good race here. Your top 2 in this heat looks like New Zealand and Canada, and they're about to turn it on. So if they do finish with no disqualifications or anything, they'll be advancing to a final with the last 3 of the other women's race. So this is going to be a good race for them to gauge how it felt, and they can go and make any adjustments they feel they need to, but it doesn't seem like it. They're doing really well.
Really nice. And you can see how the stroker has picked up the pace a little bit. She's keeping it way out front.
Yep.
They're trying to finish real strong here, even though they have a commanding lead, at least a couple boat lengths. At this point, nobody's going to catch them, but they're still finishing really strong. Those paddlers from Aotearoa, man, they're scrappy. They're gonna keep coming all the way to the last stroke, even if they're in the lead.
They will. So there you go.
Nice work.
Coming across first right there was New Zealand. And not too far behind, we have Canada coming in lane 6, but they did an excellent job. These women raced really, really hard and got a good gauge of this 1,500-meter course here. And right behind in lane 2, really good race by Brazil.
They might have captured 3rd place.
Looks like it, and it looks like if they get that, they can move on to the final. So there you go. We're starting to see a good finish there.
And there's Australia.
Yeah, good job, ladies. Really exciting race. And a good congratulations there from Seat 1, just telling them what a good job they just had. I mean, really impressive race by all of these women. But looks like your top 3 might have been Brazil, Canada, and in first New Zealand unofficially. So we'll see that. We'll see either if they get moved up into the finals or a repecharge, but that was a really, really exciting race to see.
All right, coming up next, I'm looking forward to the Elite Men's V6 1500, event number 28. Results are on for that race we just had. That was Aotearoa in 8 minutes, 11 seconds. Canada, 8:24. Brazil, 8:30. So those are your top 3 finishers.